Here we go. We're done with Doug, part 1. The Kid Behind the Camera wannabe Shane Dawson documentary series on his father-in-law, or soon-to-be, that he just hates so much. So I'm going to be doing a live reaction to it. If at some point I want to stop and say something about the video, I'm going to do that. So if you just want to see the straight video, go to his channel and watch it. Although I don't think you should, but whatever. So you got beer, you might want to drink it. You got fucking smokes, you might want to smoke them, because it's going to be a long motherfucking bullshit fucking video. Let's go. Never seen it before either. Here we go. Already starting off with the fucking sad music. Damn. She don't look bad. That's Bridget's mom. There. That's Doug. What's the point of this? If you're a deadbeat, wouldn't you not be there at all?
I blame Michael for Bridget's weight problem. Buddy, I did too. Actually, when you order $100 worth of pizza and sit there on the couch playing video games all day, all you're going to do is get bigger around. Trust me. Yeah, well, drama does sell. I ain't going to lie. My views have been up. Did Bridget really have a disease
That was a cut.
Made her gain weight? Yeah, it was called.
He's taking that out of context. I've seen the full clip.
And all the fast food and pizzas that they were eating.
What's going on, you guys? KidBehindACamera here, and what you just heard was Bridget's father. And right off the bat, I need to say right here at the top of the video that everything you're about to see is 100% real. This is not a fake video. This is not scripted drama. This is not entertainment. This is
see
my
about
life.
that.
This is 100% real. And this is just completely fucked up. I have tried really hard not to do this video. I'm so sick and tired of my family drama leaking onto YouTube and becoming entertainment for everybody to laugh at and make fun of us for, and I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm so tired of doing this. I'm so sick of it happening, and it's a revolving door. It just keeps...
Oh, hold up. Wait. Hold on.
I'm so sick of it happening, and
This video right here is bullshit. If you actually watch it, it's softball questions that go around real questions. So don't even fucking bother watching that shit.
It's a revolving door. It just keeps...
And I like Boogie. He's alright.
Why can't my family just be normal? Once. Just why can't you guys just stop being stupid for once? And that's not my whole family, okay? Jennifer, I love you. Kim, I love you. Mom, I love you. Bridget, I love everybody that's in my family that I still talk to. But for the rest of you,
you're just as stupid. The fuck are you?
This may not be a surprise to you guys, but if it is, let me be the first to tell you, Bridget's father has become a troll.
That's a true statement.
And I mean a legitimate, abrasive, in-your-face, won't shut his mouth troll. And I am just fucking sick to death of it. And the worst part is I can see all the comments now. Michael, this always happens.
Side note, I forgot to mention it, but he said, I've tried so hard not to make this video. He's already made a video like this on Storyfire. So he's not trying very hard.
Happens to you. Why does this always happen to Michael? Everybody seems to leave Michael. At what point do we start blaming Michael instead of everybody else? And if you're one of those people saying that, you don't know what the you're talking about. Right off the bat, I want to apologize if I'm being bitter or angry. I'm just pissed off right now, you guys, and I'm making a video that I really didn't want to have to do, but here we are. I'm making it. More bull.
I know I've said that shit, so I don't know if that was.
So everybody can laugh at it. And I'm just.
Whatever.
I'm sick of it happening. Now, right off the bat, this is something that I covered last year.
Obviously, he doesn't care that much because most of his fake content, his fake vlogs, are making fun of his sister or whoever else. Fake fucking drama controversy.
On another video, but I feel the need to cover it one more time.
Yeah, there it is.
It's actually kind of important. For a lot of the people that are saying that this only happens to me, you gotta realize that this shit happens to every YouTuber that you know. If you grew up watching a YouTuber and they brought somebody else into the fold, chances are that person's tried to f them. You gotta watch your back on YouTube.
It's probably true.
You're gonna get popped. YouTube is like the streets. This is not something that's only happened to me. It's just become this revolving door of bull. Pretty much every YouTuber's sick of it. This happened to Shane Dawson, Jake Paul, Lance Stewart, Jeffree Star, James Charles. It doesn't.
Yeah, but they were friends, not family.
Stop. Now, a lot of those examples happen from people that are wildly successful and everybody in their group is successful too, but for a lot of them, that's not the case. It's not just me, you guys. Unfortunately, all YouTubers have to deal with bringing somebody onto their channel and then watching them as they talk about them after they're gone. It's a story as old as YouTube.
Oh yeah, I guess Deji had family too.
New person on the vlog.
That's true.
New person leaves the vlog and starts
Or
making a channel
KSI
of their own talking about the YouTuber. And I'm just so sick and tired of being a part of the system because this is my father-in-law.
Yeah,
that
he
makes
is.
It so much fucking worse.
It
This
does.
is my daughter's grandfather, and no matter what he says, that fact isn't going to change. So I really wanted to fix this before it was too fucking late. Doug, I really wanted to fix this. You stupid son of a. I wanted to fix
He spit.
This. What
the fuck?
is your problem? So you have this YouTuber that's got some kind of a spotlight, and they take that spotlight and they put it onto somebody else, and then that person takes the spotlight and they use it against you. And I never understood why it happened. So I was talking to McJuggernuggets, and we had a conversation, and he was giving examples of when it's happened to him, and we kind of came to a conclusion. The reason that these people are doing it is because they didn't have to work for anything that they have. See, they never had to struggle for their position on YouTube. They don't know what it's like to build a channel from the ground up because they were just given a spotlight. Now, right off the bat, I am not trying to say that we're famous because we're not. We are people that do YouTube, but for some people that don't have to struggle, they seem to forget that. See,
I'll say that is true. I'm not necessarily trying to build up a channel because I don't care. I'm just making it for fun. But that is true. I don't really have anything more to say on that. It's just outright true.
While me, Bridget, and Grandpa were living in Trailwood, and we were really struggling and just surviving on food stamps and starving, and we couldn't afford to pay the bills because we were putting all of our time and energy into YouTube, hoping and just praying that somebody would notice us. Doug was at his house fishing. So by the time we do bring Doug on the channel, he never had to work for anything that he's got. Again, I'm not trying to say that we're famous or successful, but admittedly, we did have a fan base at the time, and we still...
Okay, but also, I don't think his intention was to be on YouTube. He was just doing it as a favor.
Do, and I owe everything that I have to you guys. I love you so much. You've afforded me the life that I have that I never thought would ever be possible, and for that, I thank you so much. But for somebody like Doug, he's never going to appreciate that because he never worked for it. It was just handed to him. And I wanted to kind of point out what that would do to somebody mentally. So we bring somebody like Doug in that, and suddenly they have this instant gratification and they're like, wait a minute, I can do this without him. And I'm not saying that you can't. Doug, you can obviously do YouTube without us. So can Tina and my sisters and my brother and anybody watching this video. Anybody can do YouTube without another person's help. Anybody. The problem is, YouTube ain't as easy as everybody thinks. He's making all the money. I'm not getting any of the money. Which, by the way, is absolute bull. But we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. I got an idea. Why don't I start my own channel? I'll put out my own videos and I'll get all the money myself. So they start their own YouTube channel. They start putting out videos, but unfortunately, nobody's watching. So what do you do when you leave the nest and you start making videos, but nobody's watching? You start talking about the nest. And that's exactly what has happened to me, McJuggernuggets, Lance, Stewart, James, Charles, Shane Dawson, everybody. So that's what happens, you guys. You bring somebody into the fold. They think they can do it on their own. They leave. And then they start talking about the YouTuber reviews. They'll go on their channels and they'll make videos that nobody really wants to see because they didn't work for it and they don't know how YouTube works to begin with, and the views just aren't there because of it. So they learn if they talk about us, they'll get views, and suddenly the daily average goes from 1,000 views a video to 10, 20, and 30,000 per video, and suddenly they're validated again. Not realizing they're only validated because they're talking about us. And are you gonna be able to do that forever? Can you really sustain a YouTube channel when all you do is talk about another person? Meanwhile,
This all depends on the person you're talking about. To make a blanket statement like that is way too fucking incorrect. You know, I'm not doing this for fucking money. I'm talking about you. Does that make me part of those people? Because it's not.
well, if you go to our videos, you'll see that we're not talking about them at all. And that's the difference.
That's also not true.
We continue our lives while they continue talking about us because it's all that they have. It's the only way they can get views. And it's sad. People don't really understand how hard YouTube actually is. They don't get algorithms and thumbnails and titles and clickbait and doing everything that you have to do to survive. They just don't understand any of that when you're just brought onto a channel, and suddenly when they got to do it on their own, they got to do the only thing that they can to get views. You bring somebody in to do a video, they say a couple of lines, they leave, it gets a ton of views, and they suddenly start to think that it's really easy when it's not. So naturally, once they leave, the only way for it to actually start being really easy is to talk about the YouTuber you left. I brought Doug into the channel in 2014 because Bridget felt sorry for her father. She didn't want him to be alone because it made her sad to know that he didn't have anybody. So I brought Doug onto the channel and I turned him into a character, and suddenly he got that instant gratification. Suddenly he thought YouTube was easy, and suddenly he left us so he can do it on his own. Now, I don't care that Doug left our channel so he can do it on his own. I even gave him a couple of shout outs. I was happy because he was finally going to start making his own money. But the problem is, when the views weren't there, he started talking about us so they could be. And he hasn't stopped for a fucking year. This dude has run his mouth about us fucking constantly for the entire year. It's actually getting kind of obsessive.
Michael's gonna block you. Kid behind the trash can. Kid behind the trash can. Laugh Michael through pickle prick, and Michael decide Michael by Michael. Michael a what? Is Michael a neither?
At what point are these videos in the timeline? I don't know for a fact, but I know you've had more than one altercation with Doug, so you might just be showing random shit. I don't know.
Here's Michael. Bite me, Michael. Bite me, Michael. With Michael, Bridget, Mikey's. Hey, Mike would be nothing. Have not threatened Michael. I'm hard on Bridget. And according to Michael's little skit talking to Bridget and Michael needs drama for his channel. Honestly, I think that was Isaac. He's got pictures of Mike, by the way, that way. Of Michael and Isaac. Says, I am a terrible father for doing what I'm doing to Bridget. Can anybody tell me what I'm doing that's so terrible to Bridget? Michael and Isaac, Michael's paid trolls. Michael's pulled back some of his. He said he was going to come here and whip my ass, which Bridget doesn't give me my address. He can come in here and run his mouth. Bridget's not. Michael is not. No, I have not spoken to Bridget. In fact, if Bridget is watching, she needs to come by. Michael, Bridget, and the guest snob. What happened to the truth about Michael? And Mike called 550 to come. I can't believe what Bridget and Michael have done. I really can't. And push me out the door. Michael would have to get off his fat ass and do something. The name on the account has Bridget's name on it, so she can do whatever she wants to make me go over to Michael and Bridget's and cause a ruckus. If you ask Michael where to dip, you mean the phone that Bridget and Michael have cloned? Hey, Doug, why does Michael refer to Jimmy as the grandfather of the child in the video? And I commenced to showing them everything from Michael and Bridget to Isaac Guests. Why did Bridget says, I can't, I'm pregnant? Ew. Then you got Michael and Bridget trying to do that Charlie thing to me. She kissed Bridget's ass? Oh, boy. Bridget's most probably jumping for joy. I've heard enough about the refrigerator.
Take this all with a grain of salt because he was already mentioning the child. And, well, how do I say this? They really didn't. The big altercation they had was during the pregnancy. So, and this guy makes a video like every single day, just about Doug. So, I mean, most of these this could be an entire week, like 1 week's worth of content that he's pulling up after KidBehindACamera made his fucking video on Storyfire. Like I said, I don't know, but take it all with a grain of salt.
On Twitter. So here's the thing. She says it was a gift. Well, she knew before we went and got it that my mom was in bad shape and could pass away. She passed away. Now all the bills that were here got to be paid out of my money because Bridget closed the account and took the other money that was supposed to take care of that. Why is Bridget putting up with that controlling idiot? Doug, is it true Bridget is still smoking and drinking?
Kid behind a dumpster.
If you can honestly watch
I smoke and drink,
and
fuck
not
it.
think that it's obsessive, then you got as big a problem as he does. You're looking at the span of 1 month right there. 1 fucking month. If I can grab that many examples from 1 month of live streaming, then what the would happen if I did an
That is very small amount, considering most of those were of the same day.
entire year? Now that was just the intro, you guys. So I want you to sit back, recline in your chairs, get
And that's also implying that he talks about you every single day throughout the year, which isn't true.
some snacks, and get ready for me to talk about Bridget's dad. Doug, this one's for you. Like most family disputes, this one begins with money. Money, I am sick of. Anytime people start thinking about money, they all come to the same conclusion.
You ain't
I'm gonna
that sick
take
of
care
it.
My whole family, and I'm gonna buy them cars and houses, and don't do it. Like, guys, it's not
Bitch, if you were so sick of fucking money, you wouldn't be clickbaiting your own channel. So don't even fucking start.
worth it. Yeah, I realize it makes me a bit of a hypocrite, okay? I bought my father a dream car, and I bought him his own house, and I take care of my entire family. But those people actually appreciate it. See, growing up, I always wanted to take care of my family because I really grew up with nothing. I don't think people realize just how poor we actually were, but we did not have a...
Oh, I think we all
had to
understand because
save
you don't
up to
shut
get
up
broke.
about
So
it.
when you grow up with so little, and suddenly you're in the position to be able to help your entire family, it really makes you feel good to be able to do it. And Bridget was the same way. She always wanted to take care of her family, and when she was finally in the position to be able to do it, she did, and I love her so much for it. Bridget, you're one of the strongest women I know, and I love you so much. Now, here's the problem. Sometimes you give people money, and they become too reliant on it, and they start treating you like you can't give it to them anymore. For example, the apocalypse. Before the apocalypse, we were making a killing on YouTube.
While Angry Grandpa was alive, it was like 357,000. Now, I seen that figure for myself.
After the apocalypse, that number plummeted. Now, when it comes to Bridget's dad, she always took care of him, but suddenly, when the apocalypse struck and we weren't able to give him as much money as we used to, he started to get really pissed off.
When I lost my job due to my health problems, they told me to put in for my disability. They said that they would carry me until my
This is from like
disability
2
came
weeks
in.
ago.
100%. They didn't do it. What they said. Everything that Michael promised, he has not done.
But why? Why did he stop doing that? There
I
hadn't
don't
been
know.
something.
I mean, it just goes to show you what they do. They can't keep their word about nothing.
Now look, Bridget never said that. What she said was she would help her father financially until he got back onto his feet. Then suddenly Doug quit his job because he wanted to do YouTube full time. Once again, he thought he could do it on his own, and he quit his job to prove it. Of course, once Doug quit his job, that meant all of his bills were suddenly Bridget's problem.
How much money do you think I make? I don't have any greed. If anything, I'm too generous.
Now this is when it started to get really bad. Suddenly, anytime Bridget gave Doug money, it just wasn't enough, and he was unhappy, and he was pissed off because he expected more and more and more, and it got to the point where he was really bad. Suddenly, anytime Bridget gave Doug money, it just wasn't enough, and he was unhappy, and he was pissed off because he expected more and more and more, and it got to the point where it didn't
I don't really
make sense to
understand
keep syndicating. Now
one
look,
of
it's
these
okay if you want to
DMs.
help your
They're like inconsequential DMs that don't really show anything except for an argument.
family, but they gotta at least appreciate it. One time my sister almost died because she got the norovirus and Doug drove her to the hospital and he got pissed off because Bridget only gave him $20 for gas. Like, who does this kind of... If money's this important to you, Doug, why don't you just get a job? You're 60 years old, dude. Your 25-year-old daughter shouldn't be giving you money like it's an allowance. And this just went on for months, you guys. She'd give him money, he'd bitch her out for it, it wasn't enough, he'd get angry, she'd cry, she'd get upset, and eventually she'd give him the money. Doug, have you no shame? Do you not give a how bad that makes you look? I get it, Doug. Sometimes we all need a little bit of help, but goddamn, eventually you gotta
holy shit, dude. Let people read.
You can't just sit there and troll your own daughter because she's not giving you enough money.
I had the money that I was making off that channel with my disability, the bills wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, she should have paid off the house, but she didn't.
So eventually, Bridget got really tired of being tormented by her father, and she told him to go get a job. Which, ironically, is exactly around the time he started going live and talking about his own daughter.
I'm not saying they're bad people.
We'd have to see the proof behind this.
I'm saying they're telling everybody that I have changed. I haven't changed. I'm the same person I've always been. I don't give a shit about money. Okay?
The way I saw it is he was trying to scare his daughter. Scare his daughter so bad that she actually bows to him and gives him the money that he's after.
See, that was the promise that Bridget and Michael made with me taking care of Angry Grandpa. They said they would come in and help me pay for the house. Okay? When I went for my disability, they said it'd be 3 years before I got it.
See, Bridget was willing to take...
I don't know about that. I don't know about this. This is fucking stupid.
Take all of your abuse when it was private. The second you brought it public, she was done. So we went public ourselves and we put out everything. I know you're sending $500 for the video, but can you do $750? Truck payment due. I thought it was paid off. I told you, Bridge, I got a loan out on it. I owe $400 per month. I can't do $750. I need $750. I can't do it. Let's just get to the point. Don't darken my doorstep when you lose baby. Of course, Doug did exactly what Doug does, and he said that all the messages were fake.
Golden platform, I'm not lying. I don't need to lie. All the messages that Michael popped up with are all bullshit.
Yeah, I'll explain this a little bit for anybody that doesn't know. When Kid Behind the Camera did that video, he showed those text messages, blah, blah, blah. Supposedly, Doug is claiming that they're fake and that he uses the wrong terminology. He's like, they hacked my account because they own the account and blah, 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 all the other shit. Essentially what he's saying, though, translate it, is that they owned his iCloud account for his phone that they bought him, and he's saying that they somehow fucking sent the text messages to Bridget from his phone, that because they had the iCloud from, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, to be honest, but, you know, whatever.
They're all fake.
Not only was he saying that the messages were fake, but he was telling everybody that we hacked his Facebook account to send them.
We hacked your YouTube and removed it. We hacked your Twitter and removed it. But we hacked your Facebook and removed a message with Bridget. That's what we did. We didn't bother removing the whole Facebook, just your conversation.
Yes, you did.
And that makes sense in your mind, I assume.
No, actually,
Doug was like, I'm totally bewildered. How about you log into your Facebook and show us the messages deleted with Bridget?
There is no messages under Bridget's name.
Okay, show us your Facebook and prove it.
Y'all took them out.
Well, just prove that. How about that?
There is anything that would show up with Bridget in it on Facebook.
What is that?
Number one, I'm not a hacker. Number two, the things that he's saying I did just aren't possible. He's actually saying that we hacked into his Facebook and planted messages over 2 years ago just...
Hacking is not an accurate term for what people believe it is.
...to make him look like a bad father.
See, the thing is, everything that is on yours has been altered.
So you're saying that we can alter a message from 2 years ago sent by you?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay, Zuckerberg.
This guy is the most paranoid person that I know. According to Doug, nobody has been hacked as much as he has.
Imagine Bridget or Michael or both have got brand new laptops.
Hacking somebody's account, publicly going on Twitter and Facebook and wherever else they put it.
They could tell that they got in through my ISP after they got into my Apple.
Oh, my screen just went blank. Wow. I'm trying to get my, what is it, ISP? Didn't
Yeah, I will say that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
get it quite right.
You know, after my father died, Doug started making a lot of jokes about how he should be the new angry grandpa. Honestly, he started making the jokes before my father died. If you notice, we uploaded a Friday the 13th video without my dad on the Angry Grandpa Show channel. And honestly, my dad was kind of upset. The way he saw it, we were pushing him off the channel because he was sick and trying to replace him with Doug. And I asked him, Dad, why would you think that we're trying to replace you with Doug? Doug doesn't hold a f***ing candle to you. And Dad told me that Doug came to him and he said that if anything were to happen to him, he was going to carry on the legacy. Doug's Twitter bio.
I guess I should also make it known. I don't think I said this at the beginning, but I'm not here to defend Doug. I'm just here to point out the hypocrisy and manipulation tactics.
Right now says that he's keeping a promise to my father to stay in touch with his youngin. Number one, it wasn't true. Number two, Doug, you do not have the ability to replace my father. There is only one angry grandpa. You know, my father died a couple of weeks before Christmas, and out of nowhere, Doug started asking us for a brand new truck.
And if I had half the money that they claimed they gave me, I would have a new truck.
So, why did Bridget buy you a new... Why didn't...
Would have a new truck. Gave me...
For a brand new truck.
And if I had half the money that they claimed they gave me...
He's saying that they claim they gave him here. Not that he's asking for it. Which he could have, I don't know. But
so, why did Bridget buy you a new... Why didn't Bridget buy me a new truck? Because I'm not deserving of it. I don't kiss Michael's ass. That's why.
Now here's the thing. Doug quit his job around March 2017, which ironically is around the same time that my father was diagnosed with cancer. Now look, I'm not trying to say that Doug was rooting against my father and he wanted him to die, but when he hasn't even been dead a month and you're already talking about taking over his channel, I really gotta wonder what's going on. You know, we worked our asses off since 2007 to build this channel from the ground up. We struggled and we cried and we lost and we clawed our way to finally being able to make a living for ourselves.
I might be wrong in saying this, so, you know, hold up, but I don't think that Angry Grandpa would have been too upset if Doug had taken over the channel, just because he cared about the fucking fans, and if the Angry Grandpa I remember in a vlog somewhere that Kid Behind a Camera had said Angry Grandpa did not want the channel to die. I mean, it's pretty much dead at this point, so maybe that would have been something that Angry Grandpa would have wanted, is for Doug to take over the channel. That's just a side note, but...
For the first time in our lives, and suddenly we bring Doug into a couple of videos and he thinks that he can swing my father's hammer.
No, I never wanted Grandpa's money. I was way underpaid by Michael.
The most they ever paid me for doing any work was $200.
This will never be...
Those are two separate occasions.
Swing my father's hammer.
No, I never wanted Grandpa's money. I was way underpaid.
Okay, he's saying he never wanted Angry Grandpa's money. And then what he's saying right here is...
By Michael.
The most they ever paid me for doing any work was $200.
That they underpaid him. Those are two separate conversations. You know, I can say that I don't want Donald Trump's millions of dollars, but if I work if I work and they don't pay me the correct amount, then I can say, hey, you did not pay me the correct amount. So I don't understand why he's mixing those two things together to make it seem like something it's potentially not.
$200.
This will never be yours, Doug. You do not have the power to wield this hammer. Nobody does. This belongs to my father, not you, not me, my father.
I got a lot more shit that I can put out there with proof. And Michael, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know you're in here watching.
I have yet to see any proof that he put forward that Doug wanted to be Angry Grandpa too. So I don't know why he was making such a big fucking deal over it. Kid Behind the Camera, that is.
Now that we know the whole thing is actually about money, I want to talk to you guys about what kind of shit Doug was willing to say to get his
Also, I like how he puts that in, as if it's fucking definite.
Hands on it. You know, in the beginning, everything that Doug was saying was just your basic run-of-the-mill troll bullshit.
I mean, if she really wants to play these games, then I'm going to end them.
Michael's got an ass whipping coming. Just from what he opened his mouth up and run it.
I'm doing exactly what Grandpa taught me to do. Does Cindy brainwash Bridget? I'd say it's more Michael brainwashing, because if you look at my daughter's pictures before or at the beginning of when they first started dating and look at her now, something happened.
I mean, he is right though. She was looking pretty good at the beginning, Angry Grandpa, but then she fucking now she's.
I mean, seriously.
Really have a disease that made her gain weight? Yeah, it was called Michael.
It's not at the beginning, but...
And all the fast food and pizzas that they were eating. See, that's exactly what happened. Me and AGP used to sit there at the table and talk about how much fast food they would be eating. And it's crazy what they were eating.
We don't talk about you, Bridget. You got your head swollen, bitch.
No shit. Haven't mentioned you in the last couple of weeks.
Can I ask you guys what kind of a father actually does this? Like, seriously, what kind of a father goes live on the internet and tells everybody
I mean, yeah,
that his daughter
that was kind of fucked up for a clip.
Is
but
fat, that she has a weight problem, that she's gonna have a heart attack one day. Doug, we're talking about your daughter right now. Why?
But that could come from a place of concern. If you are getting chubby, people will and should tell you that you're getting chubby because you do have a risk of heart issues.
Why do you think that that's okay to do? Why do you think that it's acceptable to go on the internet?
Wait, please tell me he's not going to start pulling the fat shaming shit. Oh my god.
And talk about how fat she is, how because she's with me, suddenly she's fat. Like, Doug, what is wrong with you? I don't care what Mia did to me. I would never do what you're doing because there's supposed to be a bond that you develop with your child, and I just don't think you did.
Hold up, motherfucker. Man, if I was getting fat, my dad or my mother would definitely tell me if I was getting fat. That is not a fucking issue. If you're getting fat, someone can tell you you're getting fat because that comes from a place of caring. Generally. I'm not saying it always does, because some people be like, man, bitch, you fat as fuck. Look at you. But, you know, as an insult. But I don't know why he just assumes that because you're stating something like you're getting fat, that it's instantly a fucking insult. And she did. I'm not saying that fucking he was the cause of it, because I think at one point they said something about some medication she was taking was making her fat. And you know, if that's the case, then that's just the case. It's not his fault. But she did get fucking big. There's no doubt about that.
My father was the greatest man that I ever knew. He was strong, funny, caring. He loved his family, and he would do absolutely anything for his friends. And Doug was actually one of those friends. Weren't you, Doug? You and my dad were actually really good friends. And Doug, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being at the hospital with my father when he was dying, because he really needed to know that somebody cared about him. Unfortunately, you didn't, did you, Doug? You never gave a fuck about my dad, did you? See, it didn't take very long for Doug to take his attention off of me and turn it into my father.
Some people may call it bashing Angry Grandpa, but it's not. It's letting people know about the abuse that he has done to his grandkids and his kids over the years.
Which is true.
Michael is continuing with this, and it shows. And I might not like what AGP has done in the past, and Michael is following in his footsteps.
Maybe because Doug wasn't going to be the new angry grandpa, he decided to tear the old one down in the process. Doug wanted to ruin my...
No, dude. That's just not true. And Grandpa was funny. He was likable. But there's no doubt that he was an abusive person. I mean, you can go back and watch the fucking videos where he's fucking screaming shit at his ex-wife, Tina. Or, I'm talking about the one he was married to, not the other one. And then the stories that Jennifer has said about, you know, him throwing her against the fucking wall for all this other shit. I mean, the whole channel spawned from his abusive nature. I mean, there's no fucking doubt about that, and I'm sure eventually he calmed down, and you know, the channel started becoming more scripted. I don't know when that would have happened, but I actually had watched some videos previously. One of those Angry Grandpa movies. You can see that there's just a point in time where it stops feeling that it's real. It's around the time that he got the fucking house. Is that you can tell it stops being genuine and starts being like scripted. I can't really explain it, but just it has that feeling to it. But I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about.
My father's name so that people stop watching his videos, and in turn, me and his daughter lose everything that we have.
I believe that. The man's dead, let him die. Victim, glad you can sleep at night. I sleep fine at night. I never abused those kids. That was one of the things that was keeping them from being abused.
Let me get this straight, Doug. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I'm a little fucked up. Your daughter stops giving you money. And so because of that, you decide to go on your channel and start talking about a man that's no longer alive to defend himself. Do I got that right, Doug? Am I missing anything? Just who the f do you think you are?
Why is that your fucking assumption? Why are you trying to make that the fucking, why you think he's doing that? Huh? Why is that what you're fucking assuming his reason for talking the way he does and saying the things he's saying is? You get fucking mad.
Dude, a man that called you his friend, Doug, why don't you just get a job? Why don't you try being an adult for fucking once?
Explain you using his image for your gain. I didn't use his image, okay? I was using my image.
And this lasted for a long time, you guys. Doug wanted to burn my father's name to the ground.
We were real good friends, but I swear I did not know what was going on. If I would have, I wouldn't have been there. Because that was one of the things that was keeping him from being abused. He's a piece of trash. I thought we told you that.
He should have put in times here, because those could have been swapped.
I wouldn't have been there.
Like, this could have been before he knew.
That was one of the things that was keeping him from being abused.
Well, even then, I guess it don't really make sense, huh?
I thought we told you that.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense, actually. Let me take that back.
Y'all trash. Why can't I let AGP rest in peace? Because AGP was a child abuser and a grandchild abuser. He abused Bridget on TV, on live screen. We can bring him down by letting everybody know what a good man everybody thought he was, but he was a deadbeat abuser.
AGP
That's fucked up.
A legend.
I mean, he was an abuser, but he definitely wasn't a deadbeat. He was always there for the children. He just wasn't always nice to them.
AGP is not a legend.
Now you're probably sitting there wondering, who is this lady? And why is she talking about my father? Her name's Debbie. She's one of Doug's oldest friends, and when I asked her if she wanted to be interviewed for this series, she said no. However, she did apologize to us for everything that she said about Grandpa, me, and Bridget. When we asked her why she did it, she said that Doug made her.
I totally do. He won't leave you alone.
He made me. I doubt that.
His own daughter? I mean, he should have never brought that forth, Bridget. And the things he said about you and Michael and Grandpa to me, it made me believe and made me think that y'all was coming after me. I'm so ashamed of myself for believing that. And again, I want to say I'm sorry to you and Michael, Bridget and Michael, and Grandpa.
Is that the proof for him making her say those things? Because that is not what you claimed it was. And how could anybody make you say something? I mean, unless they had your fucking family at gunpoint or some shit like that. They can't make you say anything. It's still of your own fucking free will to do it.
Now look, I'm not mad at Debbie. See, since all this happened,
she said worse shit than he did.
It's become water under the bridge because I totally...
Man, this motherfucker probably just doesn't... He forgives her because she came back and said, sorry, I'm so sorry, kid behind the camera.
Understand where she's coming from. See, Doug is actually a master manipulator. He knows what to say.
Yeah, so are you, dude.
To get people to do what he wants, and Doug manipulated Debbie. His absolute oldest friend of the entire world, he turned on over money.
I have never tried to control Debbie. You can't control Debbie. Ever. Why are we not friends anymore? Because she feels that I need to pay for the refrigerator that she said she was going to be able to pay for.
It's just become this running theme with Doug that he turns on people over money because it's that important to him. And Doug, if it's that important, then you need to get a job. Stop using people. Stop relying on people to pay your bills when you can do it yourself. You can be a man, Doug. You can start today. At the end of the day, Debbie, I appreciate the apology. I appreciate everything you've said since then. And you're welcome to meet our child anytime you want. Just reach out. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry you got used by such a piece of... For some reason, Doug doesn't even think that my father was the reason you guys were watching the videos to begin with. He thinks he was.
When he had me in the videos, they were doing well. And when I started to refuse to do his videos is when he started having that fall.
Doug, number one,
Refused to do well.
He was.
When he had me in the videos, they...
What videos? Is this before or after the passing of Angry Grandpa?
Were doing well. And when I started to refuse to do his videos is when he started having that fall.
See, you can't... this is a reoccurring thing I see throughout this video. He puts in these sound clips that sound like something that Kid Behind the Camera said. So he'll say, yeah, he thought he was the one that made the fucking videos good. And then he has a clip of Doug saying, oh, the videos were doing good when I was there, and then they went down after. But lacks the context of what was said in that conversation. So who knows if he's actually talking about the Angry Grandpa videos, or if they're talking about Kid Behind the Camera's vlogs after the death of, AGP and all this other shit. And I'm not saying that as, he might be talking about the fucking AGP videos. Doug has an ego. It's obvious. But, man, for this video, you should have put in a little bit more context with these clips that you're putting in just willy-nilly.
Doug, number one, that's not even true. Number two, if that's the case, then why can't you break 2,000 views unless you're talking about us? Seriously, nobody cares about Dougie's ribs and they never will. Honestly, it's gotten to the point where he's not even being a troll anymore. He's just being fucking evil.
I think he's jealous that Bridget still has a dad. You're absolutely right on that.
I don't know about the absolutely part.
Between me and my daughter, because he doesn't have a father anymore. A lot of people have said that, and it's proofs in the pudding.
You sit there on your live stream and you cast judgment on everybody except yourself.
And you see, Michael will call up Uber Eats and have $350 sent to the house of McDonald's. And then wonder why they look the way they do. If both of them don't watch it, they both gonna have a heart attack.
Does anybody else find it completely ironic that this is the guy talking about the way other people look? Now listen, Doug, I get it. Me and your daughter both have a weight problem, but at what point did you forget that you have one too? How is this guy talking about the way I look?
This is true. I don't think he has any fucking place to talk.
When he looks like the old lady off of the Goonies. Listen, I'm not going to get into a playground insult match with Doug, but the point that I'm making is those in glass houses should not be tossing rocks. You know what? This seems to be a really good time to plug a little bit of merchandise. Introducing the Deadbeat
Really?
Head over to the store and
really? You fucking bitch! Are you really trying to sell merch on this shit? What the fuck? Oh my god. Any kind of sympathy I was feeling for you, which is very, very small, just went out the fucking window. You're trying to make money off of family, bro. Well, okay, I guess he's always been doing that part, but this is just too fucking on the... Wait, let me... Is this real? Hold up.
Get yours while you can. If you hate Doug as much as I do, and you want to be able to tell him to go himself,
wow.
Get yourself a shirt while you can, because supplies are very...
Hold up! Is there actually a fucking link to this shit? There is! Wait, let me open it. There it is! You fucking piece of shit! Oh my god. Wow, dude. You know, it was a whole different thing when Shane Dawson tried to sell merch because he was doing a commercial palette. This is a fucking roast video on your father-in-law, and you're selling merch on it.
Very, very limited. Once this shirt is gone, it is officially gone, and you will not have the opportunity to get it again. Hey, Doug.
I almost want to stop the video here because that I think that proves a pretty fucking strong point about why people don't like this guy. Oh my god, dude. That is fucking insane. Look at... I don't even think I really have the fucking words to express how stupid and fucked up that is. I feel like that would just be like a human emotion that people would feel. Shut the fuck up, Train. Man, fuck you, Train. Hey, bitch ass Train. Man, probably carrying Michael's fat ass in it.
Go f yourself. You guys want to know when Doug's lying?
Oh,
no,
damn.
Say whenever he opens his mouth. This right
That sounded like he told me to go fuck myself.
Doug is lying.
Cut and paste old videos together.
Hold up, dude. I need a fucking beer. Oh my god. Lord, save my fucking soul. I need to play some shit after this fucking video. Oh my god. There was probably a cut there, but that would be the probably only cut in this entire video. I plan to leave it pretty much unedited. I also forgot to say that this video is not going to be really edited, so anything I say is subject to change. 32 fucking minutes late on saying that, but doubt anybody watches fucking far into this bullshit anyways.
See, Luke, that's how he did a lot of the text messages and everything else. And he spent quite a bit of money on that. Stupid idiot.
Did you catch it? Whenever Doug says something that is totally bullshit, he always snorts.
You are reaching so fucking hard. What the hell, man? He had some solid points. You know, Doug is a fucking bullshit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. For the first 30 minutes, like, yeah, you know, it's, you know, that you're manipulating a little bit in the way that you're displaying these clips of him and making points. Potentially manipulative, probably manipulative. But now you're just fucking reaching. You fucking tried to sell a shirt to slander him, and now you're trying to reach and say that his snort, he's a smoker, by the way. I fucking snort. I'm a smoker. It's just what happens. Cigarettes cause phlegm in your throat. Now you're saying that he's snorting because he's lying because of it? Or that's the fucking giveaway that he's a liar? Oh my god, this video has fucking fallen past the 30-minute mark. Alright, get the fucking point. You can... Is this where the fucking...
But he was a deadbeat abuser.
Listen, Doug. I love you, man. Listen, Doug, I totally understand why you're talking about us in your videos, man. We all need clickbait.
It's all clickbait. That's what I'm thinking too, my friend. I know all about Pickle Boy's channel doing the clickbait.
The only difference is I actually admit it. Listen, I can forgive you for calling me out for clickbait. Your daughter can forgive you.
Bullshit, you admit it? Man, I've seen 3 of your fucking vlogs where you're like, it's not clickbait because it technically happened. Man, kiss my fucking furry ass, you bitch.
For calling her fat. But nobody will ever forgive you for what you said about my father.
Now I'm just having fun. You know, I'm just having straight up fun with this shit now. At first I was like, oh man, I need to take this a little bit seriously. Nah, dude, you're fucking pulling shit out your ass, man. Fuck it. I'm fucking just gonna start fucking doing that same shit. Fuck you. The pregnancy. Man, what's she pregnant with? McDonald's doubles?
Should be one of the happiest times in a woman's life. Unfortunately, Bridget's wasn't because her father.
I don't think so, bitch.
Trying to take it away from her.
Grandbaby on the way.
Pregnancy ain't no fun. The fuck you talking about, motherfucker?
And if Bridget is pregnant, I hate to see how things turn out.
Alright, you guys, I guess I have a little bit of a confession to make. Remember that time we told everybody that Bridget's pregnant? And we told Doug in a parking lot and he seemed like he actually cared? Well,
fake.
That reaction was fake. See, when Bridget actually tried to tell her father that she was pregnant, he just didn't give a... Cancel. This is way more important. What is it? Can't say. You're going to have to say. Okay, you're going to find out online then. What are you talking about? What is so important, Bridget? Hello? What's so important? Tell me. Come over. Tell me what's going on. So we sent him the video before it was online. Bridget is pregnant. His reaction, so you wanted me in a video. Yeah, we're going to be doing a family reveal video. Was going to tell you on Thursday, but we needed to upload the video today. Well, I am at a friend's house at Edisto River. I can't just leave. It's fine. See you Thursday. Okay? I didn't want you in a video. Wanted to tell you that you're going to be a grand...
Bullshit. You would have recorded his ass if he had come over. You motherfucking lied.
Grandfather before you found out online. Yeah, Doug did not give a that Bridget was...
How you know he didn't give a fuck?
...was pregnant, and she must have cried for 3 or 4 days about that. Once again, he tried to say...
Man, she cries over everything.
...say that we hacked those messages too.
What they did is they cloned my phone. My Apple phone was actually Bridget's phone. She had all passwords and all that to it.
I don't know how iCloud works, so I don't fucking... Probably not.
Michael cloned it, sent messages that looked like they were coming from me. When I send a text message, it's got misspelt words. It's got abbreviations that nobody ever uses. It's crazy.
Doug can't fucking type worth a shit.
Then they hacked my Gmail account. Well, Google finally got my account back. Never got my YouTube channel back. They got my Twitter. And this is all because of that.
Doug, at what point are you going to grow up and stop telling people that all the messages that we showed were fake, that we hacked your Facebook account and planted messages from years ago when you know it's not possible? I know you're not that stupid, dude. I know you know the messages are real. Your followers know the messages are real. Now it's time for you to admit it because you just look sad, you just look like a liar, and it's just starting to get really embarrassing for you, okay? Stop telling people the messages are fake. Everybody knows that the messages are real. Everybody knows you harassed your daughter for money. Everybody knows and will never forget.
Hold up. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I think it'll show there if you have the person blocked or not. And Doug has said that he's been blocked by a kid behind a camera, so I don't know if he's on Bridget's account or some shit, but
I think Bridget
who
was
gives a
pregnant?
fuck anymore, honestly? After that
me ask
30-minute
you
mark,
this.
it's just like, what the fuck am I even watching?
With all the clickbait, all the bullshit, could you tell she was pregnant?
I like to announce that I'm making a fucking shirt that says kid behind the camera is fucking gay. I'd like to announce that I'm making a shirt and I'm selling it for $50. Put your order in now. They're limited edition.
No.
This dude
fucking
loves to tell
ridiculous,
people that he
dude.
said that she wasn't pregnant because we clickbait our video.
You're
Number one,
gay.
We never clickbaited that Bridget wasn't actually pregnant, except for that one video at the very
Oh.
end when she was obviously pregnant. And number two, Doug, we told you in private. You knew your daughter was pregnant, but you just didn't give a
And by the way, I do love my daughter. And if she is pregnant, I have no way of knowing, because the internet you can't always believe.
Doug, for God's sakes, just admit it, man. You needed content and you knew that your fans wouldn't let you talk shit about a pregnant woman. So the only way you can talk about a pregnant woman is if you say that she's not pregnant. You knew what you did, you knew why you did it, and you knew you had 9 months to do it.
I am going to say this. I wasn't going to...
Hold up now. God damn. That's her neck? That's almost a straight fucking line going to her cheekbone.
And you knew you had 9 months to do it.
I am going to say this. I wasn't going to bring it up. Today, I was shown a tweet from Michael. And he's still running his mouth about, I don't believe that Bridget's pregnant.
Oh my God.
So I don't know whether to trust
how much longer does this video fucking have?
What kind of a person tries to tear down their daughter while they're pregnant with their first child? This dude went live every night and constantly talked about the fact that his daughter wasn't pregnant.
I don't want to watch anymore.
With my own eyes, and like, she's standing in a parking lot. I'm not believing a damn thing that comes out of the clickbait's mouth anymore.
Man, you shouldn't.
In
they
a
lie.
Store, or I'll catch them at a restaurant.
You're supposed to be your father.
I'll catch you outside.
Excited about this. You're about
Stupid
to be a
fucking
grandfather.
meme.
You wanted to tear down your daughter in the middle of a high-risk pregnancy, no matter the consequences.
It was a
Severe
pair of
stress
scissors.
in the middle of a high-risk pregnancy could lead to a miscarriage. We're talking about the life of my child, my daughter, my
Man,
beautiful
fuck
baby
you.
girl that we could have lost because
My
you
baby
shut
girl.
your mouth while your daughter
Man,
was
you shut your
really
mouth,
hard,
bitch.
you guys. I have a really strong feeling that
I really don't care about this stuff anymore, by the way.
This son of a bitch would have went live on his YouTube account and told everybody that the baby never existed in the first place. How shitty is it that me and Bridget lived our life afraid of her losing the baby because we didn't want the trolls to think that we were lying about it?
Ew, what the fuck? That's what a binky looks like nowadays, man. They used to like fucking cover the mouth. That looks weird. Ew, dude, that's some shit that Jeffrey Epstein would have.
Because we didn't want the trolls to think that we were lying about it. When you're having a baby and you're afraid of a miscarriage, you should not be having to think about what the trolls are gonna say when it happens. But that's what we had to do.
Why they make binkies like that?
Say if she lost the baby. Oh well, there you go, you guys. I guess she weren't pregnant.
Look at that face. Look at that fucking face. Ew, that's gross.
Well, guys, I told you they'd do anything for views.
Who the fuck you talking about doing anything for views, bitch? Man, you selling a shirt. You selling a shirt for $30. Hating on yo daddy-in-law, bitch. Hey, baby, guess what? You get fucking married to your girl, that's gonna be your daddy-in-law whether you like it or not, bitch.
Guess they killed the baby.
I'm glad the baby's there, and I'm glad everybody's okay. I mean, what kind of person would I be if I didn't want that?
Oh my God.
How f***ed up is it that I gotta live wondering what this dude would have said had we lost our child? My baby, my little girl. What the f*** wrong with this dude? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you?
But she didn't have a big stomach like you should when you're pregnant.
You got a grandbaby on the way.
Bitch, y'all all got some babies.
Bird,
The fuck?
they claim it. I still have yet to see any proof of it.
Oh my God.
And how their track records run. I mean, they lie about a lot of stuff. Do you believe Bridget is pregnant? If she says she is, I believe it. Whether she is or not remains to be seen.
When I saw her in the hospital bed. Now, I seen part of that video, and it didn't look like she was pregnant in that video.
This dude wasn't even there. Doug, you should have been at the hospital when the baby was born, but instead you stayed home and live streamed. I get why you never showed up, Doug, okay? You were too do it. I get it. I understand. You bitched out because you were afraid. I understand. But goddamn, that's your grandchild, dude. Put your shit aside and come to the hospital. Here's the really sad thing. This dude actually told people he was there.
You lied about being at the hospital? Tyler? I didn't lie about nothing. Dogs behind the camera won't let you see the
I hate advertisements.
That's because he's a control freak. Christopher, I done seen the baby. I ain't gonna say how. I will say I was at the hospital. I ain't gonna say how long, or anything else. I'm not gonna cost that person their job. Actually, I went to the hospital, and I've seen her through glass. That's good enough for me. I was so close to him in the hospital that I could have reached out and touched him. In fact, I walked right by Michael.
And he didn't say anything to you?
He didn't recognize me.
How did he not recognize you?
Scrubs.
Yeah, you guys heard that right. According to Doug, he snuck into the maternity floor dressed in scrubs, and he saw the baby that way.
Well, good evening. It was cool.
Yeah, Doug, you're the master of manipulation. You're Agent 47, dude. Nobody can see you coming.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
According to Doug, somebody risked their job to sneak him into the maternity floor so he could see his grandchild. The only time that baby was away from Bridget was when she got her first bath, and I was there to film it. Doug, you were nowhere to be seen. And honest to God, I think that's sad. The birth of your grandchild you missed because you ruined your opportunity to be there because you decided to become a troll. Way to go, Doug. Father of the Year.
Fuck, I lost. God damn it, this video's still happening. Chapter 4, full-blown troll. Oh, baby, can't wait.
That Doug has gone full-blown troll. I even called the dude out about it one time.
Bitch, you look like a troll.
Because you know what you said. You want to be a shady little troll asshole. That's your problem.
Oh.
Yes.
Troll asshole.
Why am I even watching this bullshit? I don't give a shit about either of these motherfuckers, dude. They're both fucking lame. Man, fucking... some phonies.
You are a shady little troll, and this is all you have, dude.
Doug loves to play stupid, but this is a very, very deliberate game that he's playing right now. Honestly,
hey, motherfucker, you ain't gotta play stupid. You already there.
Because he knows people are gonna be watching and want to know more about it. So I just wanted to make a section dedicated to all the stupid, ridiculous, just absolutely asinine bullshit that Doug spews out of his mouth on a daily basis because he knows the trolls are watching. Enjoy.
So yeah, I am on all kinds of drugs. To be honest with you, I haven't heard any more from the FBI. I don't eat fast food. Yeah, I take a lie detector in a heartbeat. I'm not gonna let it get to me. If it gets to me, somebody will disappear.
Oh my god, what's the point of this?
Might be me. Might be them. Who knows? One of us will leave town.
He was just trying to pad out for time. He just put in, he downloaded too many clips of Doug, and he's just trying to pad out for time. That's all this is.
I'll do even one better.
Oh shit, I turned on the fucking
Ooh,
Michael's baby and wear diapers.
They even admitted to that last night. They hacked into my account.
This morning. They hacked into my elves!
Admitted to that.
Oh shit!
She said that they were her accounts. Mike never came over because he couldn't get here. Bridget wouldn't bring him. Bridget don't want.
Bridget wouldn't bring in Bridget. I tell you that. What right now, boy?
Her man hurt.
Don't want a man hurt.
I don't know how you can go on for a week at a time not taking a shower and being a grown
taking a shower, beautiful
man. I mean that just shoo.
Woo!
Outside
Shoo!
in 90-degree weather for 11 days straight with no deodorant.
With no theater? How am I gonna watch the new
personally.
movies? Oh, the music.
The FBI, you ain't that special.
Oh,
Let me
damn,
tell you something,
FBI.
Jeremy.
He told you what?
Fucking taxpayer.
I'm a context
That makes
payer.
me special, and that's what they said. So bite me. Not to mention, I do have
Bite me not.
half-ass decent security clearance still.
Have a half
That I didn't believe that was a picture of Bridget. It wasn't a picture of Bridget. The picture that he showed. in that
Damn,
video
look at that
was
booty.
not Bridget.
This is for me.
Take this from me. Just chill. How you treat your daughter. Let me tell you something, Cindy. I love my daughter. Okay, you might want to talk to that piece that she's with that started this argument. Okay?
This is more entertaining.
And talk some sense into him. Be gone, troll.
When I saw her in the hospital bed, now I seen part of that video, and it didn't look like she was pregnant in that video. But she didn't have a big, big stomach like you should when you're pregnant.
You got a grandbaby on the way. They claim it. I still have.
Damn, I got a grandbaby.
AGP is not a legend.
Agent P. Oh shit! It comes full circle, dude. He's Agent P. Oh shit.
That man.
He ain't Agent 47. He's Agent P.
It's letting people know about the abuse that he has done to his grandkids and his kids. Do I miss AGP? Of course.
Do I miss GP?
He's a piece of
the
trash.
Fucking company.
I thought we told you that. No, Angry Grandpa was not a mean person.
Oh my god.
I know for a fact
What is
he
it?
took
Captions.
his meds from him. There was 2 drawers in that. That's where he always hid AGP's medicine. Whether he knew it or not, I don't know.
He was on medicine, wasn't he?
Charlie. I actually call Charlie my friend these days. Fishy eye, I don't know who hit Bridget, but I know damn well it wasn't Charlie.
Oh, the clips that look like this are the current ones, by the way. I think I should point that out for... I don't fucking know why. I don't know why I would point that out, but these are the ones that look like this. They're current.
No, Charlie did not punch my daughter.
In my drunken blackout, I hit Bridget, and I'm forever regretful and sorry for that. You know.
No, Charlie did not punch my daughter. Are you?
By the way, I was adding a side note here. According to Dougie West, the man, the legend, the fat dude that talks about shit on the internet, Charlie was manipulated into saying that too. Wow. I just thought I should point that out.
You're starting to see the pattern now. Nothing to believe. I mean, Michael has lied through his teeth for so long that I'm starting to wonder if he even knows what the truth
Man, you
is.
lied through your teeth, the whole world come out, bitch. Yo, fucking crooked ass.
My good name.
Got a tooth
So
every
Doug
other
actually went from a
motherfucking
voice of authority because he was involved in our
increments.
lives, and he's
They come in
transformed into the
increments.
person that he is today. A troll who's broke, losing everything, completely out of the loop, and absolutely pathetic.
I need another beer.
Doug, how low can you go?
Oh god, the final chapter. The death of Angry Grandpa. He brings it up for the 800th time.
Being a child abuser and his own daughter not actually being pregnant, it seemed Doug actually had one more trick up his sleeve. See, it wasn't
What was
enough
that?
He tried to rob our fans of
Let's
my
hear it,
father's
dude.
memory. No, he had
Fucking
to
bring
come
it
to
out.
mind, too. See, for the better part of a year, Doug has been telling everybody that I wasn't actually there when my father died. But he was.
Man, that's what this whole shit is about. This motherfucker just trying to make fun of Doug, talk shit about him because he got his fucking feelings hurt. He's a blind ass, motherfucking lying ass, goddamn scumlord, bullshitting manipulator, and he's just got his feelings hurt because Doug said some shit. Some of it was probably true. Some of it probably was bullshit that he pulled out of his own motherfucking ass. But that's the whole crux of it. He got his feelings hurt. Kid behind the camera, he got his motherfucking feelings hurt, and now because he's too emotional, he sees himself as the savior, the prophet of his family, and because somebody was like, "Oh, you a bitch," now he's all fucking up in his goddamn arms, talking, man, fucking better not talk about me, like it's fucking communist Russia. He's the fucking Tsar.
Well, I'm not even gonna say.
I don't know if that even made any sense.
Because that would be disrespectful to him and the family.
Light him up if you got him.
It took a lot of time for a family member to show up.
Oh my god.
The people that were there when Angry Grandpa passed away was me,
myself, and I, bitch.
Lauren. But I was there when he passed his dying breath to Jennifer.
See, I told you guys that Doug.
I'm about to pass my dying breath smoking this many cigarettes.
He knows what he's doing, and he knows exactly what
My
to say
God.
to get under my skin.
All you do is run your mouth and
show up until after 2 o'clock.
Holy shit, I need another beer. This is fucking... Oh my God. Anybody that's watching this, I apologize. I hope I'm making it at least a little bit more entertaining. Oh my God, let's just finish this shit so I can go play Metro Exodus or some bullshit, dude.
Right?
Play some more Outward.
You didn't show up until way after. You didn't show up there till 2 o'clock.
The next day? Was he still there for a whole day?
Not only is Doug telling everybody that he was there when my father took his last breath and I wasn't, but he actually heard his final words.
But AGP also said
Let's
on
hear
the
it.
deathbed told Michael to use it, his name, to continue the business.
See, according to Doug, he was talking to my father the day that he passed away, and his last words were for me to keep using him for clickbait. What a completely sadistic, stupid, absolutely thing to say to somebody.
Didn't he say that same thing? Didn't a kid behind a camera admit to that same fucking thing previously? I could have swore at some point, and I could be wrong, as I could be wrong with all of this. I ain't no motherfucking Nostradamus ass motherfucker, dude. But didn't he say the same fucking thing in a vlog? Someone would have to find that and tell me, fucking tweet it at me. Zero Gravitatio 3. Sounds fucking Mexican. But, didn't he say the same motherfucking thing? Y'all should go back and look, because I could have swore I heard that, and I remember it.
Number one, my father was in a coma for the final 2 days of his life. Number two, Doug wasn't even there. On the morning of December the 10th, we wrote Doug and we told him that we didn't think Dad was going to make it another day. And so Doug told us that he'll be there after he's done fishing. After he's done fishing. Now look, I'm not mad that Doug wasn't there when my father passed away. I totally understand that Doug has his own life, but what I don't understand is why you would try to rob me of the moment that I was.
He passed away. Jenny was there, Laura was there, Kim was there, I was there. But Michael and Bridget, they were at home. Where was Michael? He was at his house. He couldn't deal with that.
I had to call Michael and Bridget. They had the boys over at their house.
What did I do to you, Doug? Why do you hate me so bad? The problems you have with your daughter are not my fault. They're between you and her. This has nothing to do with me. And for some reason, you keep dragging me into the middle of it because you seem to think that I'm the wedge between the two of you. Doug, it has nothing to do with me. I am not the reason your daughter wants nothing to do with you. It's you. Yeah, Doug, I'm the reason your daughter doesn't talk to you. Yeah, it has nothing to do with any of this.
But if I see that child on YouTube, I guarantee DSS will be called. Screenshot the death certificate.
Bridget, grab the death certificate.
Show the time of death.
Right there on his live stream, the dude told me to pull up my father's death certificate to prove that I was there. See, according to Doug, Michael didn't show up until after 2 o'clock. But here's the problem, Doug. My father died at 4:17 p.m. So what are you even talking about?
How about this? If it's on there and it says 4:30, you have to apologize to your daughter.
Oh, I will. Bring it. Let's see it.
Bridget.
I hope most people are watching this just for fun, because that's how I'm doing it. And I mean, like, watching this video, I'm obviously trying to make it more fun, just because I think it's fucking boring as hell. Like I said, after the 30-minute mark, it kind of just, like, got stupid. After he tried to promote the fucking shirt, it just went downhill. All this has been bullshit so far. All of it's been bullshit, but it hasn't been that bullshit until that point.
Day before, not stupid.
Oh, yeah.
How's he going to make a part 2? What's the part 2 going to be? Can't wait to see how he shows us.
You
And that doesn't release it for another
powers
month.
that can snap in a death
Well, that's funny. Death certificates you usually keep with an urn.
All right, here we go. Time of death, military time, 1648. That is
And that's what
4:48
time they
p.m.
came and picked up the body.
4:48 p.m., buddy.
And that's what time they come and picked up the body.
Yeah, because he died at 4:17. So, Doug, I thought I didn't show up till after 2 o'clock.
You weren't there.
Oh, of course I wasn't, dude. So, now that you found out you're full of shit, let's go apologize to Bridget. Even after showing my father's death certificate on his own live stream, he still insisted that I wasn't there. I even told the dumb motherfucker, Doug, I filmed a video when he died.
You were fishing. You weren't there, Dung.
Oh yeah, I was.
Dung.
Oh, you were not there, dude. We fucking filmed it, right?
I learned the word dung from Neopets when I was 9 or 8.
You know we filmed it, right?
I love Neopets.
Well, good. Bring out the video.
You want me to show my father's death certificate at your live stream and then play the video when he dies? See, I've tried really hard to ignore this man. But it's really hard to ignore somebody when they spend every waking minute harassing you and your entire family. 1 minute saying my dad was a child abuser, and the next saying that he was over in his grave if he knew what I was doing.
If Angry Grandpa
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
was in a grave,
Click like if you recognize this song. Hold on, it's gonna load.
I'm telling you.
I want to hear it too.
Very disappointed in Michael.
Doug, my father would not be rolling over
Oh
in
my
his
God.
grave because I decided to clickbait a couple of videos. If he's rolling over in his grave, it's because the man that he thought
Click like if you recognize this music.
AGP is not a legend.
The dude keeps inviting me to restaurant parking lots so we can.
You want to meet?
Oh, it fucking closed.
We'll meet over there by the rib joint. In the
No
parking
RuneScape for
lot,
me.
Behind the rib joint. So bring it, you little bitch. All I said was meet me in the parking lot at 11 or 11:30.
No more cigarettes.
At the Golden Corral.
What are you in the 5th grade, dude? Meet me at Golden Corral, sundown. And hey, if I don't respond to that one, grade, dude, meet me at
At the Golden Corral.
What are you in the 5th grade?
What motherfucking 5th grader tells you to meet him at Golden Corral? What kind of fucking school did you go to where a 5th grader tell you? Oh, no, that's when he was an adult. He probably meeting from freaking... Allegedly. No, it's not even alleged. It's just a joke. What fucking 5th graders tell you to meet them at Golden Corral?
Hey, dude, meet me at Golden Corral.
Yeah, because that's what 5th graders fucking say. They say, meet me at Golden Corral.
You tell me to come to your house.
He knows where I live. He said he was coming here. So... fat ass, bring it. He said if he got 75K likes,
that's a pretty funny cut.
he would confront you. He could get 1 million likes. He ain't gonna
That's pretty
confront
funny.
me.
But I have to add this in. This is making fun of Michael, so he's kind of just turning it on him. Yeah.
He's a bitch.
He
won't
is.
come up here. He ain't got the
He is a
balls.
bitch. Hey, it's Keemstar.
So if he does show up, what? It's just you're gonna sit down and just talk to him?
He ain't got the balls to show up, Keemstar. He don't have the balls.
I just talked to him and I think he's gonna go. I think he's planning on coming.
He better pack his lunch. It's gonna be a long day.
You got people in your live stream, Doug, that are not steering you in the right direction. They're telling Doug that I love drama and I'm the reason all this has been happening when I've only made 3 videos about Doug and he won't stop talking about it. How is it that I'm the one that wants all the drama when I'm the one being
No more
ignoring
cigarettes.
all of this you guys just saw. When the dude was telling my girlfriend
Fuck.
she wasn't pregnant, I never said a fucking word. When the dude was calling my father a child abuser,
I'm gonna
I
set the
never said
package
a
on
word.
fire.
He won't stop. He won't leave my family alone, and somehow I'm the one stirring the pot. I'm the one keeping the feud alive. I'm the one that won't leave him alone. Doug, I can ignore all the name.
Oh shit, I set the package on fire.
Said about your dog. But I gotta be honest, man. I can't
Here-
ignore you
oh,
telling
it's
me
not-
to
it
prove that I
burnt
was
out.
there when my father died. Something I always appreciated was the fact that my father didn't die alone. You know, for a while he was in a lot of pain, and then he wasn't, and then he just passed away in his sleep, and he was surrounded by everybody that loved him, and
Oh shit, that bitch is lighting up.
holding hands and cheering him
Oh,
on.
it smells awful. It's lighting up though. Oh shit, the fucking smoke is coming out the inside.
Played on the TV,
Why are you crying?
and we all thought it was gonna save
It smells awful.
That's the memory that Doug's trying to take away from me.
He's trying to take it away from. Oh shit, it fell over. Okay, there's no fire going on
The
anymore.
hardest memory I got, and I've gotten a lot better.
For someone crying, there ain't no tears coming out of your eyes.
When someone tries to take it away.
Look at this. Who the fuck cries? His eyes are not crying.
a lot better at reliving it, but when someone tries to take it away from you over a little bit of clout,
Where's the tears at?
it breaks your fucking heart.
It breaks my fucking heart.
You weren't there when my father
Oh,
died
there's a little
because
bit
I
tear.
was
There's a
there,
little bit
and
tear.
I watched him take his last breath.
A little bit of tear.
And for you to go on a live stream and to tell people that you were there, and on his deathbed he told you to clickbait him. He wasn't talking.
I know I'm a
anymore,
dick.
man.
I'm
You
just
weren't
being
there.
mean.
And it's not funny to do.
It's pretty funny.
Someone's memory and tarnish it because you're pissed off over money. It's not something that's okay to do. Doug told me to post that video because he knew that I wouldn't do it.
Well, good. Bring out the video.
Wow, he stopped crying
If I
pretty
can prove
fast.
one lie wrong, his entire house of cards is gonna collapse, and anybody that still supports him after the dust settles is a complete.
With your
idiot.
forced
If
fucking
this
tear
man is
rolling down
willing
your
to
cheek.
lie about watching my father take his final breath, what else is he lying about?
Oh, man. You know, dude, you could have rotated this footage in your editing software that you spent, what, 2-3 fucking weeks? Which, by the way, I saw how you edit your shit because you sent a picture of it or some shit like that. I think it was in a video, actually. You fucking edit like an idiot, by the way. He had, like 60 fucking tracks. For each clip, he had a new fucking track. Who edits like that? There's no reason to. Because if you want to extend a clip, you're going to have to fucking move all those other... I don't know. And you could have rotated this footage, you fucking lazy bitch.
People watch over my dad. Dad, I'm so sorry.
What's that background music? Or not music, sound.
I'm sorry that I let this man take away your life.
That's some good music. Some Aphex Twins in the background.
I'm really sorry that I took this long to get it back. See, in a couple of days, Doug is going to be moving from South Carolina to Kentucky. And I may never have the chance again to tell him how I actually feel. You guys, I don't want to regret the rest of my life not taking the opportunity to say what I have to say to this man before he's gone out of my life forever. Doug, you've done and said a lot of really horrible things to me, my family, my father, and even your own
PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Year. And it's time that we ask you why. It's time that we confront our biggest troll while we have the chance, because if we don't, what does that say about us? If we don't, Doug wins.
Nobody wins. There's nothing to fucking win.
What's the worst that can happen?
Damn, you got fucked up, bitch. Look at that. He fucked your ass up. He didn't really fuck you up, but you did get pushed like a bitch, man. Holy shit. Why are you holding the hammer? That's a threat. This is not... Is this on the Angry Grandpa channel? It is. Dude, he would fucking beat your ass for putting this on his channel. He would... Man, Angry Grandpa Charles Green III, I think his name was. He would beat your ass for putting it on his channel. Don't do any of that. This is what his face would look like for seeing this fucking bullshit right here. This fucking video. Yeah. Thankfully, the video is over. Thankfully, I've made it out alive. Wait, let's see if there's little, like, anything else. No, there was nothing else. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, so that video, pretty fucking boring. Pretty fucking boring. He was really reaching. after the 30-minute mark, he brought you in. He said what he had to say, and then he just fucking botched the entire thing after the 30-minute mark. I hope I was able to make it more entertaining. I don't know. Maybe somebody else, you guys would think that the video was just entertaining on its own. But to me, man, it's funny. It's just fucking funny. It's so pointless, so stupid. It's just an argument that should stay offline. And he says, oh, I didn't want to do all this. Then don't do it. It's not like it's a fucking, it's not like you had to do it. I don't understand, man. These folks is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, I'm just gonna end this video before I start talking about nonsense and all this other shit. Maybe I'll make some just talking videos off of this. Okay. Thanks for watching.